What up, YouTube? Another video coming in today. We're going to be recapping a Terran versus Terran. And I just got to say it. Never give up. Never give up. Never what? Never give up. All right, let's get this match started. We got Bay, me in the blue here, and we got this red guy. We got this fucking guy. I just played against him, and he did like an all-in Reaper rush. So off the bat, I know he's gonna do something cheesy, right? Like this guy, he wants to. I thought maybe he would go for Reapers again, but we'll get into what he does. So I do a standard build, and we'll see what my opponent goes. So he's going aggressive. He's got the racks on, I guess, to block, or maybe even just to get the Reapers out sooner. Double racks into double gas. Let's back up here a sec for when his attack starts. So he's got the two Reapers coming in now. Let's see what he does. Starts harassing. I was a bit slow. I usually know that once this depot starts, that's when the Reaper timing comes. So I did scout, and I scouted, and I was able to get my SCV to see the high ground that he had no attachment. So that typically means it's Reapers, right? You can see the lights on the barracks to know it's making something. And if they're going Reapers, they're gonna opt for no tech lab because they save that gas to make the Reapers. So I could react, maybe just start an engineering bay on the cliff so that he can't actually jump up, is what I've seen before. Or just get a bunker here, maybe one bunker here, and then that covers your bases. I let him in though. So I am producing some Marines. I have two here. I want to wait to have my other two Marines come out, or else we're just going to lose. We have to have at least 4 Marines to fight 2 Reapers. You can see he is going all in. And I have here, I can see he still hasn't gone for an expansion. So let's see. I kind of did try and distract, send my SCVs. He starts attacking this. He does delay my expansion. I try to send an SCV to go start that up again. Now we have 4 Marines. And it basically just, I know during this, like, look, he's not building anything. He's not building anything. He is going for the expansion now. So he's focusing on his micro a lot more than his macro. He's even got more fucking Reapers everywhere coming in. So I have to make sure to get this factory going, because that's very important. I get the bunker started down here. I pull SCVs again because I just want to make sure he doesn't get overwhelming numbers to be able to kill my Marines or just move past. He makes the mistake of, he leaves. He really shouldn't leave. I did kill a bunch of Reapers. He's going to come to this base, but I have all my SCVs at 1 because I don't want him to get any more extra damage. I group up my Marines, and now I feel all right. Like, he's stuck behind this wall. He could jump up to the south, but we're able to get our bunker finished, and really need to get this guy. I think I meant to click here, and I just misclicked. Let's see the units lost here. Units lost, so he's doing good damage. Like, he is killing a lot of SCVs, and it is kind of distracting, but yeah, we just see he's not really doing anything behind it. He's still on 1 base. It's not fully saturated. Like, we're not that behind in mining, and he's just spending so much time trying to micro. So we know we're good. Like, once we deal with this, we're gonna be all right. I get some Marines in the bunker. At this point, I should probably, I accidentally rallied here, just allowing him to kill more SCVs. This number is still rising, but oh my gosh, if I got this factory a little bit faster, it would make my life a lot easier. But he backs out now. We basically repelled him. We get Marines in the high ground and in the bunkers. It got to the point where he could keep microing, but it was just damaging his game. So let's just take a look. 22 for red versus 24. Like, how do I still have more SCVs than him, right? it's these reasons why the better macro player is just gonna have a better game. Like, speed it up a little. Let's see how and I dropped my mules to save my energy. We didn't want to drop mules while he's attacking, really, in case he kills them. I start getting my tanks. Let's see how I deal with this. He medevac drops just outside my base because he knows I have that bunker. I made sure to get the units out, and then I build a bunker just like in my mineral line, basically, to better defend. He makes the mistake. He leaves his Marines on the high ground. I move my tank, and we take those out. So he basically leaves. He thinks he's got me contained. We're gonna see him try and drop in the main, but he's got only 2 Marines in there. And we're gonna kick him out of our base pretty quickly. I siege my Liberator up. I really should have put the tank in the middle. I didn't think he'd notice, but he did scan, or sorry, I scanned. I guess he was watching and unsieges before it could get away and sends his tanks back home. So now is where we shine, right? I know he just sent his army out. I'm feeling good. I have my army. Let's build a third, right? We're gonna get on top because I know I have better macros. So we'll do some macro cycles, scan his base. I try to kill his tanks. I kill a couple units here. I send it around the back, kill a couple units. He gets the Viking. I kind of juke it. Siege back on the high ground. Able to kill some units pushing out. I made a mistake. If I did not run into that, I could have done serious damage on this base. But look, as he was moving out his army, I basically hit it all with my sieged up Liberator. So this is a really good fight. Look at our army compared to his now. Look at our production. Look at his base. It just looks weak, right? Like, he's got idle workers everywhere. Unsaturated, oversaturated. We're gonna start transferring units over too, and behind that we have a 4th. So I know he's basically only been attacking from my right side of the map. So I decided to build an extra command center on the left side. I realized I didn't even have an engineering bay at this point. We also got supply capped a few times here. Just kind of, I was focused on setting up vision. So as Terran, it's very important to have a perimeter of vision in case, like if, for example, he were to get his tanks here and siege up and scan, that would be very devastating for me. So we want to keep a perimeter of vision. He hasn't touched the left side of the map at all. So we transfer SCVs, saturated, basically saturated, oversaturated, 7, like 13. He builds, he's not doing nearly as well as me. I tried to set up a drop here. We decided to just group our army. We're basically maxed at this point. We can see how much I've been delayed. Like, we got delayed. He actually killed my tech lab on one of his drops. He did drop and kill a tech lab when I saw that medevac with just 2 Marines left. So he delayed our stim pack, but it's okay. We'll basically move our army out, just ready for that. Yeah, we're just gonna win now. As you can see, my supply is way ahead of his, and we just move out. We'll slow it down so it doesn't look so bad. Game looks so slow after having it on. This must be slower now, right? Yeah. So at this point, we just contain them. You're gonna see I try to get my tanks into the same sort of positioning he had on me. Just gonna siege up here, hold them under contain, kill the bunker. I'm feeling pretty good about my army, and we're just gonna basically move now. Do some good damage with these tanks. This tank on the higher end. These 2 tanks I didn't see, unfortunately. So if I had seen, I should have scanned when I had my tanks here. It would have been really good. That tank's just kind of pushing us. He even gets the repairs off too. At this point, we're building more racks. Orbital command, another orbital building, another orbital building. He does get this base going, so he's basically on one base now, right? He doesn't even, he could have 10 workers here. Look at all these workers. Are these all on gas? What's going on? No, they're just staying still. I did scan and see he has a fusion core, so I expect, at this point, I'm kind of afraid, like if he were to turn up with 5 battle cruisers or something, like it would be very annoying for me. So the pressure's kind of on for me to just get a good ball up my army, get a good position, and end this game quickly, right? Spend my army, kill his tanks again. Really want to take out these command centers. We don't want any rebuilding. This is kind of like a game-ending move. I know he's got this tank here, and I don't really want to push it. Maybe he's got a second one already, and I don't want this fusion core to allow him to get more BCs. Look, he actually got the BCs out, and he's killing this base. I did see it was under attack at the time, but I know we just transferred SCVs down here, so I'm not too worried. I also reacted to start building Thors. I got a couple Thors in my main. You can see how difficult. Actually, this bunker is now a pain in my side because my Thors can't fit through here to get out of the base. Like if they spawn on this side, they can get around, but on this side they're getting blocked. So I didn't really notice. I made them stuck here, which in the end works out because after he kills this base, he's going to start killing all my SCVs builds. But I had a couple Vikings. I do send all my rings back. Once I kill this, I took out the fusion core, so there's no chance of him coming back with more BCs. And at this point, we know it's checkmate, right? Like, I sent this ball of Marines into the back. Make sure to kill his upgrade buildings, kill the fusion core, and just basically go for all his supply depots, knowing that he can never have as big an army as me. He'll probably just win the game, right? Kill stick labs. Don't allow him to escape. Really. Oh my gosh, he does kill my tank with 2 Hellions. That's kind of funny. Ah, look. Yeah. GG. Alright, we'll go back and see. Killing orbitals is super annoying when you don't have tanks or. Did I get the? I was trying to build liberators at some point, knowing that he would probably have nothing to stop a local liberator push. I don't know what happened to him though. Maybe I ran out of Vespian gas actually, I think at some point, and I was forced to build a couple more geysers. Let's see here, the last push in space. I try to push it, but orbitals are very good at killing Marines, so I just backed them up. I should have held position. You'll see I have to pull them back again. Just let my tanks do their thing. Or sorry, my Thors. Once it gets low, or I group up my Marines, they're kind of healthy. We just stem for the push. He doesn't have enough SCVs. So after that base goes down, he quits the game. So, lesson to you: never give up. Keep it going. Look at the macro. The better macro player. I might have had a really bad start. My factory was super late, but he spent so much time microing, and the second he leaves my base is when I shine. I push out, get an advantage on the high ground, out macro your opponent, max out well before he does. Look at all these tanks. They're all stuck. No wonder it felt so hard to push. This is the problem when you just overreact, build not in a line. All of a sudden, my units have nowhere to escape. Like, that's crazy. That's so crazy. I'm like building units, and I'm like, man, my army stinks. Yeah, it's because they're all trapped in your base. Why don't you turn around once in a while? This is not the first time I've done this. Anyway, we win the game in the end. GG.